So Vervegirl's here with Omar Sachedina from CP24. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
We're so excited about this. So we've seen you on CP24 weeknights. You don't work weekends, right?
Most weekends I don't, but it's a breaking news station, so if they make the call, I have to be available and I have to be here.
Okay.
So generally speaking, as a rule, I don't.
Okay. So tell us what's it like to work on the news desk here?
It can be crazy because you never really know what's going to happen from day to day. So you wake up in the morning, the news is fluid, it changes, and that's what's so exciting about it is because you never get used to anything. Things are always changing, it's flux, and you have to be on top of a lot of things. So, for example, when I'm on the desk and I'm reading, I may be reading a certain number of news items for a particular half hour, and then somebody will say in my ear, you know what, we've got some breaking news happening in a certain location in the city, and then I have to sort of try to make my way around things with the help of a pretty fantastic team. We have some amazing writers, we have an amazing crew, and everybody's really working together to try to disseminate the most amount of information in a pretty short amount of time. So it's really trying to stay on top of things, doing a little bit of a dance on air, trying not to flub up too much. It's live, so sometimes you will flub, you just have to forgive yourself, and you hope the people watching you forgive you as well.
Did you practice in front of a mirror?
Yeah, well, I have some really strange stories. My sister and I, you guys are shooting on, much like you guys are shooting today. My sister and I, when I was younger, my parents bought a camcorder, and we were really excited about this camcorder. I know now people are excited about other forms of technology, but back then it was like, wow, you have a camera in your home. So we kind of had a little talk show.
You're kidding.
No. So we had this talk show scenario, and we reported it, and we had sort of fake guests sometimes, and then we watched it. A little bit of that, but otherwise, the best thing is really to try to stay on top of as much news as you can. So you read as much as you can, read as many newspapers as you can, and also, when you go online, try to go to all these websites, try to get as much information, and then also make sure you're soaking in as much news as you can, because you have to be on top of the information and what's happening out there. The rest of the stuff, making sure your tie is straight or your collar's fixed, that stuff comes later, but the main thing is really having the knowledge and the education and the experience, so that when people watch you, they can say, you know what, that guy knows what he's talking about because he's done his research, or that girl knows what she's talking about because she's done her research. So it's important to be credible, and all the aesthetic stuff, the ties and makeup, the suits and that stuff takes care of itself after a while. Somebody, if your tie is not straight, somebody's going to tell you. Hopefully. I hope so too.
Girls that are interested in a career in journalism, what do you recommend? What sort of courses do you recommend that they take? What sort of experience do you think?
Well, I think from a young age, try to immerse yourself around news as much as you can, like I said. And one of the things that I did was when I was in grade 7, I had written a letter to the editor in my local newspaper. And when I saw my name in print, and other people started writing and saying, oh, you know what, here's what's wrong with what Omar said, and here's what's right with what Omar said. I was like, wow, this is kind of cool, because they're reading what I have to say, and there's a bit of a dialogue going, a bit of a communication going. So I would say try to write as much as you can when you're at a young age, and then try to do internships at local TV stations and radio stations. So Jessica right now, who's shooting, she's doing an internship with you guys right now, which is fantastic, and she's getting some fantastic experience. And hopefully if people can find managers and bosses who are as good as you and willing to help the interns really develop, that's how you grow. And then that's what I did through high school. I did various internships, and I got to university, and I did a degree in political science and a bit of philosophy, and then I went to journalism school in New York. So that's how I built based on that.
Something exciting in the fall, and you've got to tell us about that.
No, I'm super excited about it. One of the things that I've been trying to do is report more, and I did a bit of that. My first job was in Timmins in Northern Ontario, where I shot my own stuff and edited my own stuff. And this next job will see me reporting for CP National News with Lloyd Robertson and Sandy Bonanzo, and these are people that I grew up watching. So now for me to have a chance to work with them, it's like a dream come true. And my ultimate goal is to do stuff abroad, to perform correspondence. And I think together with the experience that I've received here, anchoring breaking news, with the experience that I'm about to get, it'll just make me a better journalist and allow me to do that job better when that job does become available in the future sometime. So I'm totally excited about it. I think it's going to be great.
Well, thanks so much for being with us today.
Thanks so much.
And so we can catch you in CP24 until when?
Until August 20th.
August 20th, and then we'll catch you in CP24.
I hope so. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.